The mist clung to the swings and empty benches, muffling distant footsteps. Aaliyah exhaled slowly, sensing eyes on her. "Move along," a voice snapped from the shadows. She didn't flinch. The crunch of leaves under Madeline's shoes echoed, a warning unspoken. "I'm right here," Aaliyah said softly. Silence stretched, heavy and waiting, as privilege hovered, brittle. Aaliyah's steps were steady, measured. "Move it," Madeline snapped, shoving her shoulder. Aaliyah held her ground, calm. "You think you belong here?" Madeline hissed. "I am here," Aaliyah said, voice quiet but unyielding. Silence fell around them, heavy with unspoken judgment, exposing privilege's brittle hold. Madeline spat. "Watch where you walk." No. Aaliyah didn't flinch. "I'm right here," she said, calm, unbroken. A hush fell. Eyes shifted. The air trembled with unspoken judgment, privilege cracking, certainty fading under quiet dignity, as if a single sentence had begun to tilt the balance of power. A car door clicked. "You see that?" a voice whispered. "Yeah, she didn't move," another murmured. A slow breath, tension held. What if someone finally speaks up? The shadows shifted. Silence carried judgment, approval, fear, history's weight pressing down. The town's complacency trembled, hinting at consequences no one dared voice aloud. "They complained again," a teacher whispered. "Let it go. Not our problem," another replied, glancing away. "Parents will protect her," the administrator muttered, shuffling papers. "I've seen it happen before," someone added softly. Silence fell. In these walls, injustice stacked quietly, leaving the powerless exposed while arrogance thrived unseen. "Another story they'll try to bury," the reporter whispered to the editor. "They've done this before, but who listens?" the internal affairs officer admitted quietly. Aaliyah leaned toward a friend. "One day, it'll all show." The street seemed to hold its breath, uneasy, watchful, tension rippling through every whispered corner of the town. "Look at her," Madeline laughed, sharp and deliberate. "Really, Aaliyah?" Aaliyah met the gaze of a few classmates, silent. Phones clicked, recording. "She thinks she owns this place," Madeline sneered. Whispers stirred around them. Eyes avoided, murmurs grew. Privilege wavered, control cracking under quiet, collective defiance, tension threading through every unnoticed gesture. "Did you see this? It's going everywhere." Madeline's laughter falters as screens light up, eyes widening. "They can't just ignore it now," a teacher whispers. Aaliyah doesn't respond, watching silently. The town murmurs ripple outward, authority trembles, and the oppressor feels, for the first time, the weight of exposure pressing in. "Madeline, are you ready?" a teacher whispers, voice tight. I'll start," Madeline stammers, gripping the podium. Aaliyah steps forward slowly, eyes steady. You shouldn't be here," Madeline falters, lips quivering. The gym feels heavier with each heartbeat. "Maybe it's time we stop looking away," Aaliyah says softly. Whispers ripple through the crowd. Phones lift subtly, recording. Madeline's hands shake. She swallows, trying to regain control. Her parents avert their eyes. "This isn't a joke," Aaliyah continues, voice quiet but piercing. The principal clears his throat, shifting uncomfortably. Madeline laughs nervously, a brittle sound. It was enough," Aaliyah interrupts, calm, unwavering. Teachers glance at one another. Peers exchange silent acknowledgments. Madeline's sneer falters, cracks appearing where arrogance once lived. "Do you hear them?" a student murmurs, nodding toward the crowd. The tension holds, thick and deliberate. Madeline lowers her gaze. Aaliyah steps back, letting silence speak. Every glance, every pause carries weight. The power that once seemed untouchable trembles quietly, revealed in observation, unspoken judgment, and the slow, undeniable shift of conscience. We cannot ignore what was captured. It speaks louder than words, the principal says, voice steady but strained.